minutes to share their franchising journey, best practices and strategies for growth in the competitive market. After their presentations, all speakers will join us on the stage here, and we will have time for questions from the audience, I hope too, from you. Please be inspired and don't hesitate to ask them your questions. First speaker, really experienced, Andrzej Wojciechowicz, head of FMCG Business Consulting Poland.
Thank you. Well, after Andrzej, it is too shamefully here. And it is a really, really tough job to do now. Some moment, what to do? Except I have my own company, I also am, let's say, expert in a European Innovation Council. What does it mean, an expert? It is the man who made all of the possible mistakes. And here I am. That's really important thing, the franchise. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very glad to be here, and I want to thank you for this invitation. And to be on this summit of relocated business, it is very important when we have to talk about the franchise. What is the franchise? I had the occasion to run the franchise business over 10 years, and after that another 10 years, now advising in that matter. And if we can have some guide and my presentation, just a few points which I have this.
There.
Oh yes, nice. Second one, please. Because that's introduction.
Second one.
Yeah, fantastic. Simple bullet points, just to a little bit aesthetic even, because it's 10 minutes. Oh, thank you very much. Because it's only 10 minutes, and what you can say about the 10 minutes, what you can say about the people who have to run the business. One of them is giving the solution, second of them are hardly working to deploy this solution on the market. It's not a lot, but try to be concentrated on these bullet points and to remember that the franchise systems, they employ in Europe almost 3 million people, and we have over 300,000 business units, franchise business units here in Europe. It's a real economic power. It is something which is very important, especially connect the European neighbors. Sustainable partnership, that's the first point. It is just what is very important, partnership. Franchise, we know, fast food, big companies, well-known retail brands everywhere. But it is franchise? Yes, it is. However, the real franchise lies in a partnership, trust, and success, share of success. That's important. Franchisee and franchisor have to be very close and collaborate on a system which was checked by franchisor, deployed on the market, and developed on the market thanks to the franchisee, because they are a real power of the franchisor. So that's a sustainable partnership, and only in these conditions you could be sure that your business have a chance. It's not a guarantee, it's a chance. Be honest, the business and the franchise, it's not an easy case, it's a hard work. Scalable business formats, for whom it is very important? For a franchisor, because the franchisors want to scale up his business to make a bigger profit, but again, be in mind to share the profit with the franchisor. It is very important as well. Local empowerment with an European integrated economy. Of course, yes, because thanks to the business which cross all of the borders, because the borders, like somebody told today, it is only the lines. For the business, they are not the borders. For the business, it's a big space which we have to deploy by our system, by our solutions, to be among the customers and to make a profit and to share the profit, franchisor and franchisee. I will underline that a few times. Moreover, this franchisor, all of this speech which I have today, it is from the view of franchisor. Why? Because if you, potential franchisee or businessman who wants to join the franchise and to be a franchisor, if you will understand how the franchisor is thinking, that this company, these people who are giving you the system, if you will understand that, that will be the good partnership, and after that, success to share. Okay, it works. I hope so. Yeah, works. Need to accelerate development. Again, for a franchisor, it is very important. Why? Because if you not develop, if you stay, it is a stagnation. If you stay, the market will start to be more closed for you. You couldn't find a place later on. Stagnation, it is in a business, killing the profits, killing the business. Need to secure long-term franchise relationship, because thanks to the franchisee, franchisor can develop. This franchisor knows that the franchisee can find the places which for whom could be difficult to achieve. Indifferent what kind of business it is. It's a brick and mortar business or via e-commerce or service business, indifferent. The franchisee knows the market, the local market. They know the places, they know where it should be right place to run the business. And that's the power of the franchisor to develop thanks to them. The best franchisee, the best franchisee can even construct the clusters of the activities, not the one point, but few business units, and to be strong, to be a master franchisor. Increase operating margins while limiting capital exposure. Yeah, that's the case, that the franchise system don't need a huge burden investment, something which is very heavy and after that very difficult to pay back in your P&L account. Of course, this support is nice if you can have as a franchisee some support from franchisor. But the key point is to take care about the margin, especially in the current environment when the inflation, when the increasing cost of the logistic, when the difficulties to achieve the points, competition on the market. This support is very important, not to diminish, not to squeeze the margin. Margins should be enough to share the profit between franchisor and franchise.